Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. So if you haven't already, now's a fantastic time to click that link below, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and you won't miss out on any of our amazing future content. Now, in today's video, we're going to be doing another of our best and the worst series. In this series, we look at one skincare brand, usually available at the drugstore at drugstore prices, and we look at their ding 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 5 best products that you need in your life, and their 5 total fails that you just need to pass, firm pass, save your money, and don't waste your time on. All brands, no matter how good they are, have their hits and their misses. And this video, we discuss what the favourites are and, which may be the products which you just need to avoid. Today is the turn of the Inkey List. I adore the Inkey List. It's a fantastic British drugstore, affordable, cruelty-free brand, which I think has really, along with Ordinary, transformed people's skincare routines and just made skincare affordable. I love their integrity and their formulations, but as with all brands, they do have some firm passes and products which just didn't work for me. I'd love to know what your experiences with the Inkey List are, so leave me a comment below, any hits or misses of your own, and really what products have worked for you and you're like a ride or die skincare products from the Inkey List, and those, like I say, that you tried but just didn't enjoy. Leave me a comment below and let's start a conversation on the brand. Now, in the spirit of positivity, I always like to start with the holy grails, the amazing products, and anybody that's ever watched this channel before knows what's coming first. My number one has been my holy grail for the past 18 months is the Inkey List Retinol. I love this product. Retinol is one of the few ingredients in skincare which can actually reverse the signs of photoaging. So that aging which you've already accumulated, it can help disperse and eradicate, which is fantastic. It helps to support with the production of collagen. It will tackle some of the fine lines and wrinkles and the elasticity, the loss of firmness that we can get as we age. But more importantly, it also helps increase cellular turnover, which will retexture the skin and give us that smooth, gorgeous, glowing complexion we all crave. Everybody needs a retinol in their life, and I think for most people, the Inkey List retinol should be the starting point. The reason I say that is it's a gram-active retinoid, which means it's gentler on the skin. It's a mid-strength retinol, so you're not going to get some of the side effects, some of the redness, the dryness, the peeling, the irritation, the things that can often put us off reaching for a retinol. That is very much diminished with this product. It's got a beautiful, creamy, moisturizing consistency. So again, helping to offset some of that dryness that you can get with a retinoid, but also you start seeing results in about 12 weeks. So by no means, just because you're doing away with some of the side effects, do you do away with the results. I've used this product for 18 months and I've definitely seen a reduction in the fine lines and wrinkles. I've seen a smoothing of the skin. I can definitely tell that the elastin and collagen levels in my skin have increased because I've got that firmness back, which I absolutely adore. This has honestly transformed my skin over the past 18 months, and I would say to anybody who is new to retinol or maybe is a bit scared of trying a retinol, click the link below, check out this product. You will not look back. This is a 10 out of 10, ding ding ding, amazing product. It's $9.99 here in the UK, which is fantastically affordable. Retinols alongside your SPF tend to be the 2 most expensive ingredients in your skincare routine, so to be able to get it at under £10, it's around the $15 mark, is a real find, and a bottle will last you about a month and a half because you need the smallest amount once an evening. If you're starting, you want to build up to using it once an evening, so maybe start twice a week, then go to 3 times a week, 4 times a week, till you're using it nightly. But this is a beautiful retinol, which should be in everybody's skincare routine. 10 out of 10, absolutely fantastic. In a similar vein, my number 2, and this was quite hard to work out what would be number 1 and what would be number 2, because both of these products I adore in equal measure. Another 10 out of 10 product for me from the Inkey List is their Oat Cleansing Balm. This was released about a year ago and I tried it. I was one of the first people to get my hands on it and try it, and I fell in love from the start. It is a beautiful balm cleanser. It's packed full of oats and other cleansing oils which just work to break down all of the SPF, dirt, debris, pollution, makeup that you have on your skin, and is the perfect first step in a double cleanse routine. It goes on as like a thick balm. I'd say it's reasonably thick by cleansing balm standards, but that's absolutely fine. That's what you want. You want it to get in and break down all of those, that dirt and that debris. But then when you add water, it turns into a creamy lather and then just rinses down the sink. It leaves very little on the skin after you've rinsed it off with lukewarm water, which makes it perfect because I don't want to be left feeling like I'm wearing a mask and have to really work to get that off with my second step. I think this is absolutely fantastic. Oat is really calming, it's anti-inflammatory, so if you have sensitive skin, this is a amazing addition to your cleansing routine, and it'll just help make sure that you haven't got that irritation at the start of your routine, so that all the products you use will create less irritation, if that makes sense. I love this product. One of the key features which makes this stand out amongst other cleansing balms, you know there's hundreds of cleansing balms out there. What makes this special is one, the addition of the oat, which is anti-inflammatory and help calm and soothe the skin, but also you can use this as a leave-on mask treatment. I use this about once a week. I just put a thick layer on, leave it on for 15 minutes, and when I rinse it off, my skin feels hydrated, it feels soothed, it is just absolutely beautiful. If you use something quite aggressive, like say the peeling solution by The Ordinary, something that's quite a deep exfoliation, follow it up with this product and that'll just take away any of the redness and the irritation that you might be feeling from the use of, say, like an abrasive product, a chemical exfoliant. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous product to have in your skincare routine, and it's another 10 out of 10, ding, 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 holy grail product for me. One thing I will say for this product is it's been super hot here in the UK recently, and if you don't keep it in the fridge in the hotter months, it can go a little bit oily. It still works, it does exactly the same thing, but you lose some of that balm consistency, which I like about the product. So if the weather turns hot where you are, stick this in the fridge, just warm it up in your hands before you use it, and it will be the perfect product. Absolutely recommend you check this out. It's gorgeous. It's been out of stock for what seems like forever. I was lucky, I bought like 3 bottles and it's just about lasted a bit, but now it's in stock in Cult Beauty, look fantastic, drugstores, and on the Inkey List website itself. So I think it's back for good, and I could not be happier. I adore this product. Now, coming in at number 3, it's not quite 10 out of 10, but this is that sort of the 9 out of 10, if I was going to give this a score, is their Q10 serum. We talk a lot on this channel about antioxidants. There's hundreds of different antioxidants. I love the Phyconagenol by The Ordinary, which I've talked about. The EUK by The Ordinary is fantastic, but a lot of people want something that's a bit more simplistic, a little bit easier to layer within their skincare products, and mixes well with most other products in a standard skincare routine, and the Q10 serum by the Inkey List is that product. Q10 is not only a fantastic antioxidant, but it's also the energy that our cells need to regenerate and repair themselves. So it's a beautiful dual action product. It's also super hydrating. So if you've got a little bit of dryness to the skin and you want to boost your hydration levels, this is the best antioxidant you can have in your routine. It's packed full of Q10, which I love as an ingredient, and can be quite expensive. So this comes in at £10 here in the UK. It comes in at $11. I don't know why there's not a big price discrepancy between the pound and the dollar, so don't know why, but that means it's fantastically affordable in the US as well. And I just love the texture and what this does to my skin. I like to mix my antioxidants. I tend to use the EUK 134 by The Ordinary and this one in combination, so you're getting that massive amount of antioxidants to protect your skin from the free radicals throughout the day, but you're also feeding your cells with this and you're getting that extra hydration. I find this so hydrating. I actually don't use a hyaluronic acid alongside it. I think this is all I need, which means I can skip on the hyaluronic acid step in my skincare routine, save a little money, save a little time, which is fantastic. And since I discovered this about a year ago, it has been my go-to ever since. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 rather than a 10 out of 10 because I think if you're super oily, then this might be a little bit too hydrating, and there are other Q10 serums you could look to. But if you're dry skinned, normal skinned, or have combination skin, this could be your holy grail antioxidant, and I would definitely recommend you check it out. Fragrance free, colorant free, and in a beautiful serum formulation. A lot of Q10s come in creams, which for people like myself with oily skin, you don't want a cream. You want a serum which is going to sink in without a trace and allow you to hydrate, but then move on with the next steps in your skincare routine. So it's quite rare to find a non-cream Q10, which is fantastic, and this is a standout product, and I would definitely recommend you check it out. In a similar vein, their serums, I love the Inkey List serums, and their Collagen Booster serum is heaven itself. Again, this is a 10 out of 10 product. I was going to give it 9 out of 10, and I can't even justify why I'm knocking them a mark off. Collagen is something which we have in our skin and which gives us that firmness and that elasticity. Over time, it goes like that, and we lose the amount of collagen density within our skin. That's when we start seeing the sagging, the loss of elasticity, and the loss of firmness, particularly around things like the jawline. So it's really important that we use products within our skincare routine to keep and maintain the level of collagen in our skin for longer. Peptides are the thing that you need if you want collagen in your life. Peptides will help transport the minerals and products needed to create the collagen, but they'll also trigger the body to produce more collagen. This is called Collagen Booster Serum, and it is just a peptide powerhouse serum. The reason I use this more than some other peptide serums that are on the market is the price point. This is $6.99 here in the UK, $10 in the US. That price point is almost unheard of for a really good peptide serum. It's multifunctional, so which means it'll have hydrating peptides in, it'll have collagen triggering peptides and those transportative peptides which will help get the minerals needed to produce that collagen to where they're needed. This is a sensational product and I absolutely love it. It's very similar to the Q10 serum in its consistency. It's very lightweight, it goes on, it'll disappear without a trace after about 30 seconds, and it will allow you to layer other serums on top of it. I'd use this as one of the first steps in my serum stage in my skincare routine because it layers so beautifully with other products that you want to put on top of it, and I absolutely love it. There are loads of peptide serums out there. This is comparable to, I'd say, the Buffet by The Ordinary. It works in a similar way in a similar price point, but this one is slightly more hydrating. So I'd say if you have oily skin, you might reach for the Buffet. If you have drier skin or maybe combination skin, I'd reach for this as my go-to peptide serum. Beautiful, and within about 2 months, you'll start seeing the increase in collagen in your skin, and you'll know because your skin will be firmer, be more hydrated, and it'll have that snapback, which we all crave, and which really is the first sign. Losing that firmness and elasticity is one of the first signs of aging, and this will be perfect to combat this. A lot of people say, when should I start using a collagen enhancing, a collagen boosting ingredient in my skincare routine? I say literally from 18 onwards. It is never too young to think about investing in preserving the amount of collagen in our skin, because the higher you start with, the easier it is for the body to maintain those levels as we get older. So it's never too young to start. But don't panic if you've left it and you're in your 50s and you think, is it too late? No. Honestly, if you use this at whatever age you are, if you use this product within about 2 months, you'll see that an increase in the elasticity and the firmness in the skin and just the overall hydration. I love this product. You do not need to spend a fortune when it comes to peptides. You can get this, you can get the Buffet by The Ordinary, both under $10, and will both deliver that gorgeous collagen boost that we crave in our lives. Finally, I think this is an unsung hero when it comes to the Inkey List. A lot of their products I've mentioned you've probably heard of, you might have heard me talk about them, you might have seen other YouTubers talk about them. But one thing that just never gets enough love is the Inklist tranexamic acid. Now, a lot of people say, how do you pronounce that? That's the British way. I appreciate it's pronounced differently in other places, but I've left an image of it so you know exactly what I'm speaking about. This is something that's been around as an ingredient in medicine for years in an oral form, but it's only really burst onto the skincare game in the past sort of year to 2 years, and it is beautiful at correcting pigmentation issues in the skin. If you have hyperpigmentation or dark spots, this is a fantastic addition to your skincare routine. It's a leave-on treatment, which is great because you can get that benefits over a longer period of time, and a night treatment. So you put this on almost as your moisturizer at the end of your skincare routine, and it will just lock in all the other skincare you've done, provide a bit of hydration, but more importantly, impart that tranexamic acid into your skin. The way it works as an ingredient is it prevents the pigment which is in the skin from rising to the top and depositing itself in the upper layers of the skin. So it'll prevent it from being visible to the naked eye. This is fantastic because a lot of people struggle to tackle the pigment that's within their skin. So by using this, you won't see results straight away, but over a period of about 2 to 3 months, you'll start to see those fantastic results, because as the pigment is removed from the skin through the standard cellular turnover process, it's not being replaced in the same quantity, and so those dark spots and the hyperpigmentation will appear diminished, and you just have that gorgeous even skin tone that we all crave. This product is probably one of the more expensive of the Inkey List products. I mean, we're still talking £15, so under $20. It's not an expensive product, but it's up there in terms of Inkey List pricing, but is well deserved of a list in a place in our top 5 of the Inkey List, because very few other skincare brands have a tranexamic acid in their skincare routine. So if you want to include this ingredient, reach for the Inkey List. It's affordable, it works, it will deliver that smoothness and that even skin tone that we all crave. I love this product. Now, unfortunately, those were the 10 ding, amazing, need them in your life products. But as with all good, come some bad. And I've got 5 products which didn't work for me. I've always said skincare is personal, so I'd love to hear if any of the products which I'm going to mention you actually love, you think work really well for you, and share your experiences with them. But the number one for me is a product which I have recommended on this channel before, and I'll come into why it's in my bad rather than the good, even though I've recommended it, and that is the turmeric cream. This is a moisturizer which has that beneficial ingredient of turmeric added in. Turmeric has been used for years to help to brighten the skin, to even out skin tone and pigment. So it's a fantastic natural ingredient to include it in your skincare routine. The reason this product is on this list is because I don't think it's marketed properly. This is packed full of coconut derivatives. They can be super occlusive and comedogenic for people like myself that have oily or acneic skin. If this product was just targeted at people with dry skin that also have pigmentation issues, no problem with it at all. If you have hyperpigmentation and dry skin, reach for this as your moisturizer because it will support with other products you're using to tackle that hyperpigmentation, and it is super occlusive and super hydrating. It is an amazing moisturizer for people who are drier skinned. However, this is marketed as something which is applicable to all skin types, and it broke me out so bad, and that's because coconut derivatives usually are comedogenic and can be quite triggering to people who have breakouts or breakout prone skin. This is a firm pass for anybody who, unless you are the most driest skin type out there, in which case, grab this because it is a beautiful moisturizer. I think they just need to be clearer with who this is directed and aimed at, or remove some of the coconut derivatives and then advertise it as suitable for everyone. I think it's a shame that it is only applicable to people with dry skin because turmeric can be beneficial for people of all skin types, and I'd love to see it used more as an active ingredient in skincare. However, it's on the fails list just because I think it's not properly targeted, and I think the formulation could be tighter and better to appeal to a wider audience. And yes, it's great if you have dry skin and hyperpigmentation, but for everyone else, I just feel this is a firm pass. Similarly, you've heard me talk about this before. In fact, I did a whole video on this line, but I wasn't convinced by any of them, and that's their eye creams. Now, it takes a lot to get me excited about an eye cream. I usually say to people, it's just a marketing gimmick. You know, take your moisturizer up under the eye. That's all you need. Now, to credit the Inkey List, all their eye creams have added active ingredients, so it's more than just a standard moisturizer. However, none of them did anything for me. So their retinol eye cream is just a lower strength retinol than the Inkey List retinol that I love. You just don't need it. The Inkey List retinol is a beautifully formulated mid-strength retinol anyway. Take it up under the eye area, no problem. You don't need a separate eye cream. Their Brighten Eye, didn't see what the point of it was. It didn't really brighten the area. I didn't see any discernible results. I used the full tube to give it a proper wear test. I love the applicator because it has like a metal applicator so you can keep it in the fridge and it's cooling. But beyond that, I didn't see the point of it. And their caffeine product, I just preferred the ordinary caffeine solution. These, I just don't think they're worth the money that you're paying. They're all around the £10, $15 mark. I don't think they're worth the money, and they just didn't work for me. They were an absolute firm pass. Now, I do know, because some people have commented in previous videos, how much you guys love these. So leave me your experiences with them. They didn't work for me. I don't think they're worth the money, and I think there's better products out there. So save your money. Don't buy these. In a similar vein, the Oil and Water Double Cleanser. I didn't want to put this on the bad list because I like the innovation in this product. I like the fact they've combined a double cleanse in one product. You know, double cleansing is huge. This is where you have a balm cleanser and then you follow it with the gel cleanser. One breaks down all the makeup, the dirt, the debris. The other washes it clean. Perfect, prepped for your next skincare step. I love a double cleanse, and I love the innovation of including it in one product. It just didn't work. So this left me a greasy mess. And it was no different than a micellar water in my experience. It's cheaper to reach for the Bioderma, which is actually more effective if you want to use a sort of a one-size-fits-all micellar water oil-based cleanser. This did nothing. I get it, it looks cool, it has the colourants in there, so it does look quite Instagrammable. I just think it was a really weak product and one of my least favourite from them. It broke me out, it didn't take off the dirt, the debris and the SPF that I wanted it to, and wasn't a particularly good cleanser. If you go on there, I've left a link below to the bad products, so check that out. Most of the reviews kind of agree with me and say it didn't do enough to justify the price. If you want a double cleanse all-in-one, Pixie do a double cleanse where half of the tub is a balm cleanser, half of it is a gel cleanser. So you do still have to do 2 steps, but it's there in one product for you. I checked that out over this product. It did nothing for me, and just a firm pass. Their vitamin B, C and E moisturizer. Now, I did a review on this if you want to check it out, and I liked the product. I just think having used it a little bit more, I found actually it kind of left a bit of a mask on the skin. It's not good it's too occlusive if you're in hot weather. So here in the UK, over the past sort of 3 months, it's been quite warm, and I just found that this was actually leading to sweating and breakouts, and I just didn't like it. There's loads of great moisturisers out there. I don't think actually, on reflection, this is up there with the best of the best moisturisers. I like the fact that they've put vitamins in the product so you can benefit from the vitamin B which is panthenol, super calming and soothing. I absolutely love that. I love the vitamin C and I love the vitamin E. The problem is none of them are in significant enough concentrations to actually do anything for the skin. So the vitamin C isn't going to brighten your skin. You still need a separate vitamin C. The vitamin E will act as a mild antioxidant, but not really in any meaningful way. You'll still need an antioxidant. So I think it's a bit of a messy product, and it's confused. I didn't like it. It's not going to be one that I repurchase, and that's why it's on the bad list. Now, it's the Inkey List, so their bads are still reasonably good. I just don't think that I don't like the idea that you're marketing this product so you can throw out your vitamin C and your vitamin E. You can't. You're still going to need those in your skincare routine. You're just getting a little bit extra by using this, and I wasn't a fan of the texture. For me, it was just a firm pass. Now, finally, is a product which isn't available anymore here in the UK, but is still available in other territories, which is why it's on this list, and that is their Zinc Moisturizing Cream. I hated this product. I didn't understand it. It was confusing. It's baffling. It was a moisturizer, but also an SPF, but it didn't have an SPF number on it. It just provided some sun protection. You didn't know what you were getting. Some people used it as an SPF and potentially didn't actually get the sun protection they thought. Other people used it and then put an SPF on top and it just ended up ashy and white casty. I didn't get it. It was super white. It gave you a super, super thick white cast. It never sunk in. It was a bad moisturizer. It was an inappropriate sun protector. It was marketed badly. It was just a whole host of horrors, and I hated this product. It's been removed from sale here in the UK. You can still get it in other territories. I would just say they need to lose it completely. Bad. They've replaced it with their own SPF, their mineral sunscreen, which I loved. I did a review on that, which I'll link up there. I love their sunscreen. It's a great product, and so actually I'd like to see them ditch this permanently and just replace it with the sunscreen. If you have this in your life, toss it out. Buy the Inkey List mineral sunscreen, which is a properly formulated SPF, which has the SPF number on the front so you know what you're getting, and it's just way better formulated than this. It doesn't leave that heavy white cast that this product did, and I just think I'm glad. I think they've probably brought out this SPF to replace this product. At least I hope they have. And that we'll be seeing, this is the last that we'll see of the Zinc Moisturizer. So guys, what do you think? The Inkey List? Fan? Oh, not convinced? Leave me a comment below. If you enjoyed this video, because I love this sort of video. I never want this to be shady. I want it to be professional, and I'll explain why I don't like some products. But, you know, I'd encourage you to explore them yourself. Use the links below to explore the products yourself and let me know what your favourites are. Guys, wherever you are in the world, I hope you enjoyed this video and you'll consider giving it a big thumbs up because it really helps the channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.